Ladies and gentlemen, after an evening of murder and mayhem, we come to the conclusion of who murdered Elsa Maxwell and why. Elsa, also known as the hostess with the mostest, reigned as America's top party giver. She invented the scavenger hunt, and was also fond of costume parties, often requiring males and female guests to wear costumes of the opposite gender. It's no wonder the passengers aboard the Glen Express would kill to be invited to Miss Maxwell's party. As we've all seen, Elsa had a new idea for a party. A game to be played where embarrassing facts about one of the guests are read and the other guests try to guess who the guilty one is. Could this be the reason that led to her demise? Yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, who here would have been threatened so much as to cut Elsa Maxwell's throat from ear to ear? Would the murderer please step forward? Miss Gigglepuss, did you murder Elsa Maxwell?
I did not murder Miss Maxwell.
That is correct, ladies and gentlemen. Even though Elsa told Miss Gigglepuss that her employment would be terminated, Gladys knew that she was not serious. And Miss Gigglepuss told us earlier she was fired and rehired many times from Elsa Maxwell, and not a big enough threat to murder her. I also tried earlier to stir her anger emotions, but to no avail. No, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Gigglepuss is just your meek and mild secretary. You may return, Miss Gigglepuss. Good Senator Calhoun. You told us earlier that you plan on running for governor and that your platform was to build oil refineries, highways with toll booths every 5 miles, and to raise taxes.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the most honest politician I've ever met. Two innocents failed to Maxwell. Well, thank you, Senator. So now we come to Mr. Richard Worthington, the Wall Street financier who has become wealthy from unscrupulous means. Well, Mr. Worthington,
I resent that. Come on.
You do, Mr. Worthington. Well, here's a man that would do almost anything to take another person's wealth. A solitary man playing solitaire. But murder was not his style. And besides, Elsa had no evidence that Mr. Worthington was going to launch a Ponzi scheme.
Well, thank you, Detective, for exonerating me.
Yes, so Mr. Worthington, you may want to teach your nephew solitaire. He may need it one day. Well, could the murderer have been Lucille McGillicuddy?
No!
Step right forward, Miss McGillicuddy.
I couldn't do anything that gruesome.
Well, Miss McGillicuddy, did you kill Elsa Maxwell?
No!
No, you did
I didn't
not.
like her, but I didn't kill her.
Well, what about the rumor that you were sleeping with Cecil?
Oh!
Well, whether it was true or not, it could not possibly hurt a career. Could even help it. Well, you see, we've all seen Lucille McGillicuddy's performance as Scarlett O'Hara.
Yes!
Ladies and gentlemen, Lucille McGillicuddy is neither a murderer nor an actress. I've been informed that Miss McGillicuddy is a patient of Bellevue Psychiatric Hospital. You'll be glad to know that the residents are waiting for you when we arrive in New York City.
Back to that place!
No. That leaves one suspect left. Our good daughter, Seymour Brown.
He has 16 grandchildren. He couldn't do anything like that.
Seymour Brown, please step forward. Here's a man that has a grandchildren.
Braggy grandchildren.
Yes, but he also lied to us, didn't he? When I asked why he worked there, he said, to pass the time away. Well, Mr. Brown needed this job to feed his family, surely not to pass the time away. And when Elsa Maxwell told him he was going to lose his job, he saw this as the real threat, and cut her threat with this knife. I found in his locker the murder weapon. Mr. Brown, did you kill Elsa Maxwell?
No.
Did you kill Elsa Maxwell?
No.
Did you kill Elsa Maxwell?
Did you
Did you kill Elsa Maxwell? Did you kill Elsa?
And you smiled about it too.
I told you vote for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes, and here we are, Miss Elsa Maxwell herself.
Are we all having fun? I'd like to thank everyone for coming, and I guess you're anxious to know our tally sheet. Our train conductor, Howard Richmond, and our caller, received 5 votes. Detective Percy Periwinkle, played by Michael Jeff, received 7 votes. Gladys Gigglepuss, played by Amy Golden, received 17 votes. Seymour Brown, played by Richard Ball, received 9 votes. Richard Worthington, played by Dan Wooderman, received 10 votes. Lucille McGillicuddy, played by Margaret Kenter, received 6 votes.
Thank you.
Senator Dory Calhoun, played by Michael Santolini, received 7 votes. And last but not least, Elsa Maxwell, played by Linda, our author and producer, who did an outstanding job with this.
Oh, for suicide.
And here we have a little gift.
And we have little gifts for anyone who voted for Seymour Brown. So we'll be coming around passing them out.